Welcome back to I'm a Happy Enchilada. And if it's your first time with us, thanks for tuning us in. I'm Don Culver, and I'll be your host. Now, join us as we jump into our topic for today, struggling with impulsivity. Being impulsive means acting on a whim or without thinking, essentially taking action without considering the potential consequences, often driven by a desire for immediate gratification and resulting in quick decisions made without proper planning or reflection on the outcome. It's the tendency to act without considering the future effects of your actions. In addition, impulsivity is the tendency to act without thinking. For example, you might blurt something out, buy something on a whim, or run across the street without looking. Impulsivity isn't the same thing as rudeness or lack of self-discipline. It's a behavior pattern that starts in the brain. There are 4 types of impulsivity: lack of meditation, lack of perseverance, sensation-seeking, and urgency. So, is impulsivity good or bad? Well, impulsivity can be destructive toward one's health, life, and well-being. Acting in the moment is rarely a good idea. Most decisions made with a sudden impulse turn out to be poor ones. First impressions aren't always correct, and something that appears to be a good idea initially often turns out to be a poor choice. And next, see if you can relate to the following. Here are the 5 behavioral stages of impulsivity. Number 1, impulsive, the initial urge or temptation. 2, growing tension. The urge builds until it can't be ignored. 3, pleasure. There's a brief feeling of pleasure when acting on the impulse. 4, relief. The urge is satisfied and there's a feeling of relief. And 5, guilt. There may be a feeling of guilt or shame after acting on the impulse. Well, I could relate to all of those. I was a very impulsive child, and it continued well into adulthood. I guess it began to decrease as I matured. I never have given it much thought before. Maybe I ought to. Next, what is the root cause of impulsive behavior? Impulsive behaviors don't always have a clear or obvious cause, but many factors can contribute to why someone might struggle with impulsiveness. Genetics, personality types, and mental health conditions can all play a role in spontaneous behavior. And what mental illnesses can make you impulsive, you wonder? Well, studies have revealed that impulsivity to be more common in subjects with conduct disorders, attention deficit disorders, disorders of personality, substance and alcohol abuse, psychotic disorders, bipolar disorders, eating disorders, and dementia, compared to healthy subjects in control groups. Next, do impulsive thoughts go away? Well, for some people, intrusive thoughts go away almost as quickly as they came. For others, it can be upsetting to have these thoughts, and you may find yourself questioning who you are, where the thoughts came from, or if the thoughts reflect your true self. And is impulsivity caused by anxiety? Well, anxiety can push people into impulsive behaviors as a way to reduce their discomfort and regain control in a situation they're unsure about. Now, there are techniques that can help develop impulse control and self-regulation skills such as mindfulness, self-monitoring, and practicing delayed gratification. You may also consider utilizing therapy and counseling, medication, and other interventions. And here's a few mindful tips to consider. First, Practice how to recognize an urge before you act impulsively. Put a name on that urge. Identify the action that emotion is leading you to. Identify what you need to do to stop it, and approach the situation once the urge has decreased. Well, that's all I've got. So until next time, God bless and be a happy enchilada. Bye.